Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll be taking another look at our filler tube challenge. So with 2026 right around the corner, I do want to try and get this wrapped up as soon as possible. But obviously, if you've seen the last video, we are still quite a ways off on our King Charles tube. So yeah, we still have a little bit of work ahead of us, but hopefully we can make a nice dent in that today. Right, so with that all being said and done, let's get the coins out and let's see where we're to. Right, so to start us off then, we've got these, which is our King Charles. We ended up finishing up the last video with 12 of those. So we're a little under halfway on that tube. So I'm hoping we'll get a few more of those this time round. And then as well as that, we are almost finished with this one. And that is our Queen Elizabeth, which, if I remember rightly, we are up to 22 now. So we only need 3 more of those to get that one finished. So yeah, pretty cool. So if I leave those out so we can represent the tubes. So I was actually going to make an individual video for each of those, but to be fair, they've both come from the same person, and with the end of the year fast approaching, I thought we would double down and get 2 of these knocked out in the same video. But yeah, both of these parcels should have a coin that I've never owned before, which is really cool. So a bit of a channel exclusive for me. Sorry, I'm not doing a great job of unboxing this because you can't see anything. We are in. Get rid of the rubbish. Yeah, both of these parcels I got off of Shiny, and I picked them up within the Diaxus social marketplace. And I must admit, he's very good at packaging up his coins. As you can see with the multiple layers, I think there's like another layer within this as well. See if we can get into there now. Right, there we go. And we have 3 more little individually wrapped packets. Let's unwrap these. I'm trying to keep all the rubbish down. Right, so in there then, we have a stack of silver. We have 6 coins. I will just pop these out the coin flips a minute so we can see them without a bunch of glare. Right, so first one up, out of Shiny's package, we have a 2020. Obviously that's a Queen Elizabeth. That takes us up to 23. Following on from that one, we have a 2018. So obviously we've got another Elizabeth on the obverse. Takes us up to 24. Next up we have a 23. So this actually could be the one, although there is 3 heads as we learned last video. And it's a King Charles. That takes us up to 13 on the Charles. Right, and I've just seen the date on this one as I picked this up. So we have a 2021. So obviously that is a Queen Elizabeth on the obverse. So that is officially our very first tube of 25, all Queen Elizabeths. I know Selfwood did say technically we could have filled the tube weeks ago because of all the King Charles. But me being me, I like to keep things separate and in order. So, yeah, that's just me being picky. But yeah, so that's officially my first ever tube. And then the final Britannia out of that bundle, we have a 22, which is another Queen Elizabeth. So potentially that is the first one of our next tube. So we'll put that one down. Right, and then to finish up Shiny's first parcel, I actually picked myself up something new that I've not ever owned before, and that is this 2023 Krugerrand from South Africa. So much how the Britannia is the sovereign coin for Britain, the Krugerrand is from the South African mint. So on the reverse there, you can see the infamous Springbok antelope. And then on the obverse, we have Paul Kruger himself, which, if I'm right in thinking, was the president of South Africa back in the early 1900s. Yeah, I'm well happy with that. So that is a channel first for me. Right, so that's parcel 1 down. So I think I will do this second parcel as well, and we'll do a double opening this video. So on the second one, I would imagine just as much packaging. Shiny is on point when he sends out his coins. Oh mate, we're not even into the actual parcel yet. He tricked us. Alright mate. Take the edge off of that. I always worry when I'm cutting into the side of my envelopes. There we go. Alright, so we are double stacked again. God. Jesus. Right, so same again in that one. We have another 6 coins. Yeah, much like the last video where I bought these quite a few weeks ago and the silver price has just gone insane the last couple of months. I've already broke even on these coins. So I didn't make profit like the last ones, but I'm already like broke even on my investment. So that is always good to see. Right, so the first one out of Shiny's second package then, we have this one, which is a 2022. So obviously we got Queen Elizabeth. So we're officially starting our second tube, although that's probably something that we're looking to for next year, although I haven't quite decided what we're going to stack yet. Next up we have another 2023, so that could be anything, but that is a Queen Elizabeth again. And then the final Britannia from that parcel, we have a 2025, it's quite a new one actually. That's going to be a King Charles. So that takes that tube up to 14. So we still need 11 to get that King Charles tube filled. So I may have to get a sneaky little order in before the Christmas rush. Hopefully we get that one finished up too before the end of the year. And before you write your comment, Selfor, these coins are not going in that King Charles tube. I know what you're thinking, mate. So yeah, there is still 3 coins in that bundle that I've yet to show. And I'll be honest, they're not even tube related. However, it is part of a series that I've been thinking about collecting ever since I first started stacking. So yeah, when I picked up the Britannias and Shiny also said that he had these up for grabs, it was a no-brainer that I'd pick these up. Alright, so first one up is actually the first one out of that series. It's a 2014 Year of the Horse. So this is part of the UK Lunar coins. I've kept it in the capsule just because I don't want to go touching these too much. But yeah, on the obverse we have Queen Elizabeth. Yeah, these are actually really nice, and like I say, it's like a yearly drop, so you only have to get 1 a year. Although obviously these started, I think the UK started on the horse in 2014. So I am going to have to backdate these, so it could get quite expensive. So we didn't get the 2015, but we did get the 2016 Year of the Monkey. Which I don't know how well that focuses up. But yeah, same again. Obviously we got Queen Elizabeth being a 2016. So the way this works is it runs on a 12-year cycle. Pop him over there a minute. So I'm not 100% sure on which order the animals go. I can remember that the 24 was the dragon, because I did pick up the Australian Lunar Dragon, which was 2024. And then 25 was the Year of the Snake. And 2026 is back to the horse again. So obviously being the Year of the Horse now for 26, the UK Lunar's just done its first rotation. So we're now starting the second series. And then the third and final Lunar coin from Shiny is actually my zodiac animal. It's the 2017 Year of the Rooster. for 1981. And I actually share that with my niece as well, because she is actually 2017 year of the rooster. And then same again on the obverse, we have Queen Elizabeth. But yeah, just really cool little set. I must admit, I do prefer the Australian design slightly more, but they have had multiple years to fine tune it to get it looking really nice. And obviously the UK coins are on their first series. So yeah, I think going forward, they are going to look a lot nicer going into the future. Right, so that was my 2 parcels off of Shiny. Same again, Shiny, thank you so much, mate. You're an absolute legend, and you've done me a really good deal, as always. We got one more thing to do. So obviously we've ended up this video with 14 King Charles. So we will pop that in the tube. And the goal now is to try to get 11 more of those before the end of the year. But yeah, we are getting there. We're just quite a ways down. And then with the Queen Elizabeth, we have 3 spares. And the most important thing that I've been waiting to do for absolutely months. We have our very first filled tube of Britannias. Oh man, I'm well happy about that. That's absolutely amazing. That will now get sealed shut and will get put into the safe in the deep stack, potentially until I retire. And then, like I say, we just need to get 11 more of these and see if we can get our second tube filled. And we have already started our third. So 1 down and then only another 1,000 tubes to go before I can retire. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there for today. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the content, and I'll catch you all over on the next one.